Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Indie Author Showcase Day today, and stick around because I've got a couple of additional messages at the end of the video as well.
Thank you for having me, Dom. My name is James Lloyd Dulin, and I'm excited to tell you about my debut novel, No Heart for a Thief, coming out January 24th. Behind me is the beautiful art designed by Felix Ortiz for the cover, but some of you need more than a pretty cover to buy a book, so let me tell you a little bit about it. We are the stories we tell ourselves, even the lies. The thief, a great spirit, and her descendants have abused their ability to steal magic for centuries. When Kalo starts to hear the song of other people's magic, he must learn to hide from his people as well as the invaders. A gift or a curse, Kalo may be able to save his people from the Gausht Empire that claimed their land with this stolen magic. 18 years later, Kalo still prays to the spirits, but not out of loyalty or love. He knows better than to rely on those selfish bastards for anything. While hiding in the forest from his foolish acts of rebellion, he encounters a girl, Tayan, being pursued by two soldiers from the Empire. Against his better judgment, he risks facing the consequences of his past to intervene. When Tayan attempts to run off, seeking vengeance for her family, he offers to train her to wield her magic and a blade. If he can't convince her to relinquish her need for vengeance and stave off the demons of his past, he's going to get them both killed. Now, if that sounds like something that's up your alley, the ebook is on sale for pre-order until January 24th and then goes live for 99 cents, and the paperback will be up there as well. I hope you enjoy this story, but not every story is great for everybody. So if this doesn't sound up your alley, please check out the other indie authors on this series because they're amazing. And I hope you support some indie authors. So thank you, Dom. Bye.
Hey everyone, I'm SC Selvyn, and I'm so excited to talk to you today about my new book, The Trials of Ilderwood, Fall of the Forsaken. This incredible story takes place in a world where every child is born with an elemental gift, but they can only master that gift by venturing out into an ancient forest called the Ilderwood. Forced to remain in exile until their trials are complete, these children must survive a myriad of threats before one day finally earning the right to return home. The series begins with 4 outcast children who have each been told their gifts are destined to ruin their lives. But instead of giving up on any chance at a brighter future, they escape into the Ilderwood in a desperate attempt to change their fates. At its heart, it's a truly inspirational story about overcoming adversity and following your dreams, no matter what anyone else has to say. And it's a message that's especially near and dear to my heart because for 20 years, I dreamed about telling a story like this. And now, thanks to readers like you, my dreams have finally come true. So if you're up for a fast-paced fantasy adventure that's nothing like anything else you've ever read before, snag a copy of the Trials of Ilderwood prequel. Every edition comes with beautiful artwork, a hand-drawn map, a summary of the 9 elements, and an appendix full of information about this magical and diverse world. Thank you for watching, and I hope that I can count on you to join me and readers all over the world in the Ilderwood.
Hi, my name is Élan Marché.
And I'm Christopher Warman.
And we're the authors of the 8th Chant series.
So far, the series spans 2 books, Seasons of Abaddon
and A Contract in Solforn, which releases on February 1st, and we are so excited about it.
Book 1, Seasons of Abaddon, tells 4 stories spanning 4 seasons set in the mysterious forest of Abaddon. In autumn, an apprentice enchantress travels through the woods looking for ingredients to an enchantment that may save her teacher.
In winter, an alcoholic father seeks a mythical wishing tree so that he can wish on it to save his dying daughter.
In spring, a foreman ignores all warnings and continues digging within the center of the forest, searching for a mysterious, elusive element.
And in summer, a mother travels across the land in search of a healer to save her baby. While each story is a standalone, they connect in unexpected ways.
Don't let the cover fool you. Seasons of Abaddon is dark, it's heartfelt, it's full of surprising twists and turns that you'll just never see coming, even despite its shorter length. It's about community, it's about progress versus nature, and it's about what it means to be a parent.
It's been described as having Studio Ghibli vibes.
It has runic magic, dark wishes, ancient mythical beasts.
And as I already mentioned, Book 2 releases on February 1st. It takes place 1 year after the events of Seasons of Abaddon, and while there are many connections between the two, it can also be read as a standalone.
We are beyond excited to expand this world and tell more stories set in it. You can buy Seasons of Abaddon right now anywhere books are sold online, and you can pre-order A Contract in Solforn digitally on Kindle, Amazon, or on paperback at your favorite online bookstore at Bookshop, or even Barnes & Noble and Amazon.
Thank you, Dom, for this opportunity to talk about our books. Bye.
Thank you, Dom. Bye, everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Jason Link and I am a high school English teacher here in Managua, Nicaragua. I am also a writer and I want to thank Dom for the opportunity to talk about my book with you this morning. My book, Angel from the Rust, just came out like a few days ago. It's a story set in a distant future Earth turned medieval where the technology of the past is feared as ancient magic. And in this dystopian world, a young musician on the run from the law discovers her impossible destiny to dethrone a murderer who has bewitched an entire city into thinking he's a god. So I'm so excited to share this story with you. It's technically a sci-fi, but there are some pseudo-fantasy elements in there as well. I've been telling people it's a science fiction story dressed up as a fantasy, a subgenre. I don't know if this genre actually exists, but I've been saying sword and circuitry, where the magic is some forgotten technology. So it's not really magic, it's just technology, and it's viewed as magic by people. While this book is the beginning of an upcoming series, you could treat it as a standalone. You can reach the end and there are no cliffhangers, but I will be exploring the world with other books and continuing a larger story arc. You can check it out. It's available on Kindle, paperback and hardcover. It's also on audiobook. I've got the talented Tiffany Morgan Baker, a voice actor out of Portland. She does an awesome job. She gives all the characters different voices. It's a great story to listen to. So thank you again, Dom, for the opportunity for sharing on your channel. And again, thank you for listening. See you later.
Hi, my name is Dr. Joel Hamilton, researcher turned self-published author, and I am so excited to introduce my very own first self-published book, Mudcrab Kingdom, The Soft-Souled Prince. Now my book takes place in the medieval time period, and there's no black or white. There's only mud skin, clay skin, and fair skin. And my main character, Marcius, is the son of a fair-skinned king and a mud-skinned peasant. And although he has royal blood, he's still treated like any other mudskin in the kingdom. People call him names, spit on him, and they view him as lowly as a crab. So he and his best friend Etel travel far beyond his father's kingdom, out to the muddy mangroves. And although it may not smell the best, the racism within the kingdom cannot reach them there, and they form their very own playground-sized mud crab kingdom. There, Marcius can be the king he's always dreamt of being, and Etel can be his right-hand man. Now after some things happen, they're forced far beyond this area, and Marcius has created his own real kingdom, with real people, a military, wage war, form treaties, all in a world ruled by racism and underrepresentation. Now, if you are a member of a disadvantaged population or looking to understand the perspective or experiences of someone from a disadvantaged population, this is the book for you. Now, without further ado, I welcome you to the kingdom.
Hi everyone, I'm Thiago Abdalla, Griffin lover, raisin hater, and author of the Ashes of Avern series that includes A Prelude to Ashes, which is a prequel novella, and of course A Touch of Light, which is book 1. Touch of Light is currently a SFF finalist, which I'm very, very happy about, and I'd like to just open this off thanking everyone who's given the series a shot, and talk to you about the sequel, which is A Shade of Madness, which is coming January 24th. If you've never heard about the Ashes of Avern series, it's an epic fantasy series that includes griffins, political intrigue, a lot of religion, and people struggling in a world where death is considered to be unworthy. So if any of that has you interested, I highly recommend you check this out. I'm very, very happy about the sequel, A Shade of Madness. It includes everything more. So there's more griffins, there's more battles, there's more intrigue, and a lot more character development as well. I'm very, very happy and very, very proud of it, and I hope you give it a shot. Thanks, Dom, for keeping up this indie spotlight, and thanks for giving me the opportunity to talk to you guys, and I'll see you all soon.
Hello again, folks. I'm Karim Soliman, author of the SFF semi-finalist Army of the Cursed, which is not the book that I want to talk to you about today. I'm here to tell you a little about my first series, the Tales of Gurania. There is always this reading order debate, and the question that I always get, is it okay to start with Army of the Cursed, which is set in Gurania, but 17 years later, or is it a must to start with the Tales of Gurania to understand what's happening in the next series? Well, let us see first what is Tales of Gurania is all about, and I'll let you decide. So, to put it simply, the 4 books of Tales of Gurania series follow the journey of 2 people. One of them is an outsider warrior who seeks redemption from his past life and hopes he can have a new start in Gurania. The other one is a ruthless young lady who seeks revenge from all those who murdered her entire family. When these two collide together, this is when hell breaks loose in all of the 6 kingdoms of Gurania. In book 1, The Warrior's Path, we meet Masalan, our warrior whose restless mind is haunted by shame and guilt. And he thinks that if he becomes a vigilante and enforces his own notion of justice, he will find peace in the end. But the problem is it even worth it to fight for those people who cannot trust you, who even despise you because of your origin, because you're different, you are an outsider, you are a barbarian in their eyes, and some of them even question your humanity? What if your path of redemption is just absurd? What if this warrior's path is nonsense? What if peace is just a mirage that you can never find? In book 2, Queen of Rebels, we meet Rona, our fearless iron-willed lady who is determined not only to reclaim her father's throne, but only to punish all those who have wronged her and her family. But she faces one unexpected hurdle, and that hurdle is Masalan. And this is when things gets really interesting. Some of my readers even consider Queen of Rebels as the real start of the series because of this interesting dynamics between the 2 characters, Masalan and Rona. There is always this push and pull that continues until the end of the series. To avoid spoilers, I won't say much about Throne of Runes and Kingdoms of Ash, but all I can tell you that everything gets bigger from these books. The stakes, the scale of battles, even the size of these books, they are the longest in the series. If you are a fan of tropes like stranger comes to town, found family, revenge, redemption, evil mentor, then hopefully you will enjoy these books. There is a decent dose of romance and a lot of political intrigue. There are assassins and spies, clerics and seers, fighting contests and battle sequences of different types and scales. If you like all these things, then I will be looking forward to seeing you in Gurania soon. And as of the reading order debate, my opinion will always be the same. Tales of Gurania and War of the Last Day series are not just two different stories with different plot lines and cast of main characters. They also belong to different subgenres. You might be into both subgenres, you might be into only one of them, so whether you decide to start with the Warrior's Path or Army of the Cursed, I will be more than happy to see you around in my Guranian universe.
Thank you so much to all of the authors who sent videos for inclusion in this Indie Author Showcase today. I couldn't do this without you, and I know that many of my viewers love watching these videos and learning more about your books. If you're an indie author of fantasy or sci-fi books and you want to be included in one of these showcase videos in the future, you've seen what it's all about, contact me on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, or on email. My address is in the About section on the channel here. Give me some details about your book and I'll give you details in return on how you can participate. Now, a quick couple of additional messages for today. One of them in relation to one of the clips that you've just seen from Karim Soliman, who's told me that he's put in the first two books in his Tales of Gurania series, The Warrior's Path and Queen of Rebels, on discount for 99 pence or 99 cents from the 19th of January to the 24th of January. So if you do want to check these out, if you're interested in them, if you liked what Karim had to say about the series, go and take a look on Amazon and you can pick up the first two books in the series at that special discounted price. The second one is actually a channel that I want to highlight rather than a book. You may have seen this already, but I really wanted to draw some attention to a new YouTube channel that's been set up in the last week or so called Epic Fantasy Audiobooks. This is something that's been set up by a number of self-published fantasy authors to give you free access to their audiobooks. You can go along to the YouTube channel and listen to these audiobooks unabridged for free. And there's going to be a new audiobook released, I think it's on a weekly basis on the channel. At the time of filming this, there are 6 videos up. You've got 5 different series and one of those has book 2 as well as book 1. But you can listen to the first book of each of these series right now for no cost to yourself. At present, the authors included on there are Zach Argyle, Virginia McLean, Levi Jacobs, Matt Larkin and Jeffrey L. Kohanek. And as well as links to all of the books that have been featured in today's showcase, I'll also leave a link to that channel in the description box below, and I might go mad and just leave a link in the cards up in the top corner as well. Do go and check it out, support these wonderful authors and this great new channel. That's everything from me today though. I hope you've enjoyed this showcase. I look forward to seeing you in the next video sometime soon. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves, read some good books. Bye for now.